Ever heard of a force that actually stopped the Mongols? It sounds like something out of a fantasy novel, but it really happened. In the 13th century, the Mongol Empire was an unstoppable storm, sweeping across Asia and into Europe. Cities fell, empires crumbled, and no one seemed able to stand in their way. But when they turned their sights on the rich lands of the Middle East, they met their match, the Mamluk Sultanate of Egypt. This is the incredible story of the Mamluk-Mongol Wars, a decades-long struggle that would decide the fate of a civilization. The story begins in 1258, a year of terror. The Mongol forces, led by Hulagu Khan, a grandson of Genghis Khan, sacked the legendary city of Baghdad. The city, a center of learning and culture for centuries, was utterly destroyed. The fall of Baghdad sent shockwaves across the Islamic world. It seemed like nothing could halt the Mongol advance. Next on their list were Syria, and then Egypt, the heartland of the Mamluk Sultanate. The Mamluks were unique military power. They were an elite warrior class of slave soldiers, mostly of Turkic origin, who had risen to rule Egypt and Syria. They were disciplined, highly skilled, and fiercely loyal. And they knew they were the last line of defense. In 1260, the two titans finally clashed. The Mongol army, having already taken Aleppo and Damascus, marched south. The Mamluk army, led by Sultan Qutuz and his brilliant general, Baybars, marched north to meet them. The fate of the region hinged on a single battle, fought at a place called Ain Jalut, or the Spring of Goliath, in modern-day Palestine. The Mamluks employed a clever strategy. They used a small vanguard to bait the Mongols into a trap, feigning a retreat, and luring the Mongol cavalry into a valley where the main Mamluk army was waiting in ambush. The plan worked perfectly. The Mongol force was surrounded and, for the first time in a major open-field battle, decisively defeated. The victory at Ain Jalut was a massive turning point in world history. It shattered the myth of Mongol invincibility and halted their expansion into North Africa. Had the Mamluks lost, the history of the entire region, and perhaps even Europe, could have been vastly different. General Baybars, who played a key role in the victory, soon became the Sultan and continued to fortify the Mamluk realm against future Mongol invasions. But the war was far from over. The Mongol Ilkhanate, based in Persia, was not a power to give up easily. For the next 60 years, they launched multiple massive invasions into Syria, trying to avenge their defeat and break the Mamluk hold. Battles raged across the Levant, with cities like Homs and Marj al-Safar becoming famous battlegrounds. The Mamluks, masters of defensive warfare and logistics, consistently repelled these invasions. They built a sophisticated network of fortresses, signal fires, and a rapid postal service